Okay, welcome back to Dominion 6. I think we're about to get our third Throne of Ascension, 3 of 6. Now we have to hold all 6 at one time, one turn. So having them now doesn't do really any, well, it does a little stuff, right? It helps us spread Dominion and everything. But yeah, it's not like we're not about to win. Let's put it that way. So this is our 5th video, I believe, and if I just check here, we have been playing for about 8.5 hours. So 8.5 hours to get 3 of the thrones. But we're pretty close to wiping out Archaecephaly here, which is a pretty big moment. There's still then 4 other factions. But it puts us in a very good spot with 3 of the thrones. If we can keep this whole continent nice and snug as a bug and secure, then we should have some pretty solid Dominion growth and Dominion spread. Building temples in every territory, having our Pretender God back, and, you know, get some priests out there. All that good stuff. Also, I have 11,000 gold in my treasury at the moment. I can't really spend all that on units because most of my units cost just a lot of... It costs a lot of resources. What I can do is start recruiting at all these places where I don't have fortresses. I can recruit just these weenies. These resources are all going to waste every round. The recruitment points are all going to waste every round. The gold, it's not going to waste, but it's technically not helping me at all. So, you know, every round I could just slap on, so, you know, as part of like the garrison. We also could just increase the provincial defense. I wonder if there's like a discussion. Let me just see. I just wonder if there's like... Is it better to stack provincial defense or buy units? PD alone is pretty bad even in high numbers because it only has few commanders and it doesn't protect against attacks that flank around the sides or fly to the rear. However, if you have an actual army and mage support to cover those weaknesses, PD is efficient chaff to block enemies while your mages slaughter the enemies. Yeah, that's not really... Oh, that's true. Regular units do have an upkeep cost. So our income would continue to decline if we do that, whereas the provincial defense is entirely front-loaded. We just do a one-time cost, and that's it. So we could just bump everything up to, like, 50. And every province I have, just call it at 50, and be happy about it. I don't think we'll do all of them, but basically anything where there's a presence of East on our borders, anywhere where the East could attack this turn, that's probably where we want to bolster our defense numbers. It is pricey. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's pricey, but possibly worth it, possibly not. I have no idea. This might be big dumb, but I just have so much gold that I'm not sure what to do with. Because I don't think you can just buy gems or anything, but we do have a shit ton of earth gems, too. And we will be spending those. We will be spending those mostly on foraging stuff once we get our construction up. Because let me just look. Construction, let's say level 5 for greater magic items. And say we want this... No, show me earth stuff. Summer sword. No, that's also nature. Oh, okay, no, maybe not. A greater two-handed. No, okay, these are all pretty cheap. I'm surprised. I thought they would really get up in cost to like 20 or 30. But these are all 5. But I guess you're making it all in mass. Now, more they just start to cost different types. But here's like the Black Dragon Scale Mail. That costs 10. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it does get plus 6 hit point, plus 4 morale. And it has 1 encumbrance and no map movement penalty. So that's not bad. Yeah, probably we're gonna... But we can also, I believe, trade earth gems for other gems. Oh, here. Boots of Stone. Grants natural protection plus 10. That's interesting. So if I have natural protection of 10... Including... Yeah, okay. So I think that would just be additive, right? You'd have basic natural protection, and then the armor would go on top of it, right? So Boots of Stone on everybody would just make us incredibly durable. That's pretty appealing, too. All right, anyways, we're going to get to that eventually. We know that we want Construction 5, so let's just queue that up so I don't forget. Right. We're still working on Archocephaly, but we got this throne. Now, Henrik has been claiming thrones. He's kind of been doing that, but I don't want to take him off his current project. So I guess we're just going to have Hunrik do it. Does he deserve to do it? I don't know. Who's to say, really? Oh, I don't know. You have to be a level 3 priest. Fuck, I'd have to move Henrik off. All right, we'll get to it. I think we're just going to maintain a presence here. We're going to build a fortress here. We're going to... There's already a lab here. Okay, so they can't do anything. Well, then they can probably make clockworks. And also start recruiting some more. Yeah. He's fine recruiting. Yeah, we want some more clockworks. So you are both going to be casting clockwork soldiers. 20 enemy units here. I'm not too concerned about that. He's spread pretty thin. Shouldn't be too much work to just move around and wipe them all out. All right. Ofar is... Oh, this is the guy that joined me. That's okay. I was so confused. This is the high priest that joined me. So he's a level 2 priest. He is old, unfortunately, so he's going to catch a disease soon and die. And he comes with militia. 50 militia. All right. We're going to want him to preach, because he can preach a little better. So I think we're going to send him to Delaria just to preach there. That's an important one. We're fighting for Dominion at Laria. It's out there in the open, in Darklands. Agiluf is building a temple here. Hunrik is constructing a fortress here. Hans, what are you doing? Oh, you were going to grab units. You're going to grab what units you could to try to make you into a proper army of some description. You're going to pick up those, now head to Rasenna. Wallen, you are in the process of searching, so I think you're going to head to the Cursed Land. Fucking Fascia is here with 80 units. Fuck. If he comes to Cursed Land, he will probably beat Wallen, I would imagine. With just my 22 crossbowmen. That's not going to fare well. Fuck. Okay, I'd rather not lose Wallen and those troops, because that's what will happen if he attacks where I am. I'd rather just lose a territory. So we're going to head to Onremark. I might actually bolster all these. I don't think he'd attack Cassian Forest. That seems somewhat suicidal. I think we're good on those for the moment. Yeah, I don't think he'd attack Cassian Forest, so we could bolster all these to be 50 or 40 or something, just to at least discourage him from making a mistake, let's say. Okay. Yeah, here they're still all patrolling. I mean, I could go after them. I have 134, but they're not very good units. So I really want an overwhelming numerical advantage here. So I think we're going to wait. Donner is still scoping out the rest of this whole map. Down here, we are... I think we're making clockworks, right? Yeah, so just keep doing that. He did move out of Grainport. Where did he go? Probably the Greater Wild, right? Although, also, he has fucking Krakens here. I don't know. I don't know how these guys are just teleporting units around like that. I certainly don't have that available to me. But I can't see Greater Wild, so I have to assume he went there. Or he's in the Sea of Plenty. But Bone Shudder the Ghost King is still here. And one huge Cave Drake. But honestly, you might be able to handle that. 142 guys I got. It's possible. But I'm not going to reach right away, right? His Palisades? I mean, I might with that many troops. It's possible. But then we got Krakens here. I don't even know if they can go on land. I mean, I'd rather be in the Palisades than outside of them, so it would be nice to get it back and knock out his temple. But it is a risk, isn't it? Well, you know me. I'm a big risk taker. We got Thorismund here. He's just going to be building up his own army. So for now, you will patrol. And I think that's everybody that is involved. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You are calling God. Could have sworn I had someone else on patrol that I was like, I hope I don't forget about you on patrol. Let me just see. Scythia, it has 40 light cavalry. So we probably want to snag another commander for that. Damn, who the fuck was on patrol? And I could have sworn there was someone that it was just like, I'm gonna forget about you. I probably could look at the nation overview, right? Well, that'll tell you where... Yes. So Thorismund, yes. That's the only one. And then those guys. Okay, so we're good. End turn. Plenty of battles. Well, not that many, but... battle at Pantocrator's Legacy. So they had tried to take the throne. And we lost. Oh, that was our patrols. Okay, basically that was just the provincial defense. So they're at the gates now. So they didn't actually attack our forces. They're about to get whooped. He came in with 18 units. We did attack Rainport, and we conquered most of them, but we still have to besiege them. So the Cave Drake died, the Ice Drake died, but it took 11 lives before it died. We killed basically all their forces, including Morgan Champion. And we killed all the provincial defenses except the chieftain, but that doesn't matter. So we lost all the Clockwork Soldiers. That's fine. I can live with that. We lost 8 Black Plate infantries. And we lost our fucking Lord. Damn it. Gotta hold him back more. Yeah, I mean, unless... Yeah. Yeah, I'm more careful. But I think I've gotten a skewed impression from some of my Black Lords. Then we attacked Janumia, and we lost a Black Knight and a Crossbowman. I think this was Pons? No, I don't know who this was. I think this was Pons. No, this wasn't Pons. This was Phrygia. Or not Phrygia. Yeah, I remember who this... The guy that's dying. This was the guy that's dying. Okay. We completed Palisades at Cassian Forest, the Fortress in Haloma. Pantocrator's Legacy could not progress because it's being besieged. We need more men to breach Grainport. Still working on Archacephaly. We're under siege in Pantocrator's Legacy, but they can't harm our walls. Icestolf died from a disease right after winning that battle. Great. And so on and so forth. Okay, so we can't breach Grainport as it stands. We don't have enough units because of that guy that died. Had he not died, we would have been A-okay, I think. So that represents a pretty significant problem. There's 93 units in the garrison here. It's interesting it has a garrison, even though I'm besieging the walls. So, we need to get more troops here. I think we're going to send Rex with all his light cavalry. You know, I don't know if... I don't know how the sieging works. I think I'm also going to recruit another Black Lord. Honestly, it's kind of a waste. I waste those guys. I'd rather just have a commander. But yeah, we just have always so many units in our garrison. I probably should just make 2, really. There we go. Okay, good. And we're still calling God. There should be another... There he is. Call God. We're working it, baby. Over here, we are being besieged, and we don't want to be besieged. So we're going to put an end to that. There's 20 units there. We have 78. Should be okay-ish. Well, wait a minute. Do I have... Yeah, I've got clockworks. And more. Good. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, they're breaking. Then Icestolf finished in Haloma, which is good. But it could be even better with a castle, and we have a lot of money, so why not? This will get us even more money. Lothar is on his way. Yeah, I think that's acceptable. Hans is going to pick up more troops. And then he's going to move to... Fuck it, he can do it. I gotta set all these orders. We're gonna have you on guard commander. They'll be fine. I mean, I can't imagine the province is... The defense is super heightened. Ofar is preaching here. There's still a temple here, so yeah, he's just gonna preach. He would help. He would help with calling God, but I want to keep the Dominion up. So the guys at Dural Woods did not move and have not bolstered, so that's fine. We're going to just man up, and I think we're going to transfer. We don't really want Wallen leading troops if he can help it. Yeah. So they have 57. Here we have oh yeah, he's at 75. So yeah, all right. We have a lot. Needless to say. Oh, and we can get even more now. I could actually build regular units, but I'm so addicted. Oh, I can't help it. It's so many. It's so beautiful. We will swarm the seas. So, right now they have a total of 225. We probably can just shuffle out. I'd rather not lose a place, but he must be a little concerned about the provincials. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Keep going. I want more. I want more Atlanteans. Okay, there's the capital right there. Calum. God, you got a lot of work to do, man. He could just sit here and preach instead to try to snuff this out. But I think we just want to, for right now, focus on temples everywhere. Dominion spread chances per month is 16. Excellent. So why don't you... There's no lab here. Just search. And you'll patrol. Good. Good. Yeah, that's all good. Remesia, you have men. No, stop it. What are you doing? There we go. No. Alright. Yeah. Keep patrolling. It's fine. Yeah, we're holding out hope there. Yep. I think that's all pretty much correct. Okay. I mean, I hope we're doing some progress on this fortification. I don't know how you tell, but I have a lot of men there. Anyways, end turn. Alright. Ooh, I already see we breached Archacephaly. Excellent. Proclamation from Pythium, new prophet. Nation rejoices! Amalgad has risen from the dead! He lost 1 level of nature magic in the process. Ooh. Okay. There was a battle in Bayville. We conquered. No problem. Provincial defense, no problem. Pantocrator's Legacy, breaking the siege. We lost 1 clockwork, 1 infantry, but otherwise kicked their East asses. And the Battle of Grainport. The sieging force has been beaten. Yeah. I should have just immediately fled. I didn't... Yeah. It was not... It was... Fucking Grainport is just miserable. Pergami, we lost 2 Dominion. But... Amal Guide is back, and... we can now storm the fort. So I think we're going to storm it with this crew. Storm Castle. Because there shouldn't be... I don't know. How do you even... I don't think there's like an overwhelming force there. But... no, I think we still... I was going to send Hendrik up north, but... if I leave, these other forces are all going to converge at once, I feel. So... we want to take Archocephaly and then move out and conquer these. Let's just move as one big mass. So, yeah, we're going to have everybody storm the castle. And we'll have fun doing it. Pantocrators is now ours. So, we can construct a fortress here. And these guys can make more... clockworks. Like, we love our clockworks, baby. And then we can start recruiting out of this place. Okay, we got Bayville, but do I want to keep pushing through? I don't think I lost anything. And I'd really like to boot East out of here. So I guess we'll be bold. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, he departed Dural Woods. He went back to the sea. Okay. And I think we will take that back. Yeah, we're going to take that back. Here we got even more fishmen. Man, oh man, we have a lot of fishmen. And we're going to have even more fishmen. Probably going to need another commander then. So many fishmen. 273 units. Good, good. That's all good. That's all good. Donner. Sure. Lothar. Picking up the remnants. Ooh, I can't actually manage all these. Fuck. There's way too many guys here. Thorisman, you're here. And we're gonna fill out your army nice and easily by having you move to Janumia. And Lothar will then continue on to... Fuck. Headed to Archocephaly. Why not? I mean, yes, there is the problem of Grainport. I keep sending things west. And we're just undermanned here. But we got a Mall Guide back. I've recruited 2 men to lead our forces. Beautiful. That's quite a lot of units right there. Yeah, that's 161. And then we also have Rex here. So Rex, we're gonna meet up in Oaklands. It's quite a lot of units. All right, meet up in Oakland. and send along a mage. Oh, Pons, the mage, actually has 2 fire, 2 earth. He got very lucky. I probably shouldn't throw him away. That means that he could forge potentially some different stuff. I don't know if he actually can. Not really. Okay. But that means that he can probably cast... You go to Pons. Yes. Yeah, he'll be able to cast Magma Eruption just straight out the gate without any help at level 6. He can also cast Phoenix Power to get up to 3, and then he could cast Falling Fires. Ooh, that is juicy, baby. I think we're going to have him do that. Cast Phoenix Power, Falling Fires. Falling Fires. Bucket, yeah. I mean, he's probably going to kill a lot of my own men. But that means that I'm going to also send along... Oh, yeah, we have a lot of priests now. So I think we're going to send along Arnulf. Who can also cast a bunch of shit. He can also cast Blessings, including he can cast Pull from the Grave against Undead. And I might actually have him use that against the ghosts or whatever that's happening. But mostly for now, we can cast Iron Darts. Severely hurt magical beings. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna just have you cast Strength of Giants, and then I'm just gonna have you advance and cast spells. Okay. We have a lot of priests then that we need to probably just disseminate to build temples everywhere. So send you down to there, send you to there. Oh, whoops. So Gundrick here, Sisbert here, Frithgern here, Grimold, that already has a temple. Send you here. Witterich here. Arapert here. Clovis. Fucking Clovis. Here. Jeez, I built a lot of them. But that's what we want. As far as I understand, there's not really a reason to build the Master Smiths. No, I mean, the Priest Smiths are just better. Forge bonus. Oh, they do have a slightly less forge bonus. Okay, so there is still a reason to build the Master Smiths. Okay. Roderick, go there. Resamund, go there, I guess. And we have Amalgid, who's also going to be heading to Oaklands. He lost his nice magical trinkets. I could give him a sword. No, I can't give him a sword. No. We'll have to get that shit back. But he'll be able to make stuff. Yeah, so just keep moving. Yeah, the guys that are on research, let me give you wills. Ooh, this guy has astral. Interesting. Shield of meteoric iron. Not be used by mounted units. Start a battle cast Power of the Spheres. Makes the caster more powerful in the elemental and sorcery paths of magic. +1 for all paths except bloody and holy. Does require 1 astral pearls, but I don't know. I don't think that's required for this to auto-cast. So we could give this to Henrik. Or we could just give this to one of our, like, priests. That's a very nice thing to make, I feel. But it's 10 Earth Shards, 15 Astral Pearls. I only have 18 of them. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah. Once per month, the luck from the Ravage will be able to negate an attack that should otherwise have injured its wearer. Not shabby. Hard to say. Hard to say on that. We also got this guy who picked up 3 Earth Mage. I don't know how much of a difference that makes for what he can make. Probably not much, I would guess. Yeah, not yet, at least. Maybe later. Okay. I'll just give you a quill. And we'll give Balthazar this sword and boots. Okay. I think that's pretty much everything. Music's going pretty hard, man. I think that's everything. Oh, this can recruit more now. A little bit. Little bit, little bit, little bit. It all adds up. It's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Oh. You became mute. Halved your magic skills. Ooh, my friend Thresimund, you are no longer of much use to me on the battlefield. Shame, shame, know your name. We'll have to ditch you. I'll keep that in mind. You know, you just want to make certain about everything. Alright, we're probably good to go. Man, that was a long battle, whatever one that was. That was like 40 rounds. The battle in Archaecephaly, they finally launched their big attack. But we defeated them. Came in with 32 against my 237. They did manage to wipe out 10 Clockworks, 1 Black Plate, and 2 of my light cavalry horses. But we obliterated all of them, including their 2 big elephant riders, which are the only things that did anything. No problem. Battle in Oakland. No, no. Oh, we won. Really? We lost 1 Black Plate of our 86? Oh, yeah, the boar was... Okay, so they made it there. Excellent. The boar got 11 kills because I forgot to change his things because I'm worried about him. So that was really risky. If he had died right away again, oh my god, I'd restart out of shame. But yeah, we have to adjust his shit. He should be buffing now. But yeah, good. It's battle in Deadlands, which we easily won. Yeah, that was another just sort of mop-up. And then the battle at the Fortress of Archaecephaly. Captured the fortress, razed the temple, and found Boots of Long Strides. But I lost a Black Lord. Well, that's bad. That's a shitty thing. I also lost a Black Knight, so they went way too far ahead, apparently. We lost all Clockwork Soldiers. 20 Black Plates. Ouch. 3 infantry, 2 pikeneers. But we killed a lot. We killed an astrologer. We killed the great enchantress. We killed everything. I mean, this... I don't know which one is the pretender god among this. Wasn't it like Cantenna or something like that? I don't know if... I think that their deity's already dead. That was a massive battle. You killed our god. Oh, we did kill the god. Who the fuck was your god? Oh, the great enchantress. Who picked up 1 kill, but I imagine she did a lot of bullshit. Okay. In Cassian Forest, 2 units have been diseased, minus to 110 population. Deadlands, province income plus 10. New trade routes. We constructed a fortress in the Wood of Many Paths, so on and so forth. Alright, Archocephaly is ours. But we lost our Black Lord there. Which pisses me off. Definitely pisses me off. I think we can probably mop up without Henrik being involved. I would imagine. So I'm gonna... Because we really want to just wipe them out so they can't keep rebuilding and stuff. So I'm gonna just send Henrik to the Legacy to get the throne. But then I think we're probably... maybe I should wait 1 turn to just mass... Because there's a lab here, so I can do mass clockworks. Okay, I guess Henrik's gonna be taking on all the troops for the moment. There's a lot of fucking troops. It's a lot of crossbowmen. They're doing well. Yes, I think that's prudent. So we're gonna grab all these guys. They're all gonna cast Clockwork Soldiers, except for the one guy that can't do it. I guess he could summon ogres, but I'll probably just have him search. No, he doesn't need to search. Well, he could forge. Sure. What does Henrik really need? He needs miscellaneous items. So let's get him a good miscellaneous item. Probably Bracers of Protection. No, Burning Pearl plus 4 attack is pretty nice. It's probably what I lean towards at the moment. Yeah. I mean, his attack's pretty high, but... Actually, why is his strength so garbage? Oh, Dominion penalty mine. Oh, that has been a factor, hasn't it? Ooh, this fucking Dominion. Just because it's just shit. We gotta get rid of that ASAP. Stupid Archocephaly, I hate you. But we can start recruiting out of here. Once we get a temple, we can make Pegasus Riders. Flying units. No, not flying units. Okay. I thought they could fly. But they are sacred troops. Which is kind of nice. They don't cost many resources, just gold. Not super protective, but very high defense. And, okay. So we can use them to sort of... I'm still unclear as to why they can't fly, but they can fire even while moving. So we can just use them like the light cavalry and just keep pelting assholes over and over. So once we get a temple, we'll do that. I know I've been just kind of continuing this same old strategy of these black plates and crossbow, but it's kind of been working. I mean, let's be real. I understand the value of some of the other units, but I like what I have, and it's simple enough for me. As for you, you can't really do anything except wait, so I guess you'll patrol. Here, they can't go directly from there to there. So the only thing really is... Guess let's bump up the defense here just to prevent shenanigans. They could probably take Mountains of Evernight with their clockworks. 47 clockworks against a basically empty one. I think that's probably doable. And then pawns will be taken here. I don't know what's up with these and why they don't have anything, but I guess I just don't know the status. It's probably also belonging to East, I would imagine. So we're probably in for a rude awakening once I find out that. Yeah, we're recruiting 49 of these bastards a turn. That feels pretty good. He's now up to 100 Interral Woods, including a huge Lochos. So I think now we want to move in. I think we probably should be setting battle orders. They can't do proper formations, so it's pretty much just like throw them out there and hope they swarm. Ugh. Something like that. It's a big fucking mess of Atlanteans. Okay, so hold and attack. Closest enemy. There's no range. They just have spears, so this is not complicated. Just swarm and devour everything in sight. That's all you have to do. I'm very curious. We're probably going to watch this battle, because I'm very curious. Hold and attack. Go in. And we also have those two moving in. So we're going to see how that all goes. Get fucking fascia out of my fascia. Map just kind of keeps going, doesn't it? We're gonna hold off. Well, okay. No, we're still waiting for this whole crew to arrive here. So Malgade could be casting something. He could summon a Sloth of Bears. 15 plus bears. Great bears. And it's in blue, which means this is a unique one to our nation, I believe. Nation or the god. I'm not sure which one. I think it might make sense for it to be the god. No, I think it might be the nation. I just don't have any other nature things, but that makes it kind of weird that it's a nation-specific thing rather than the god, considering he is a nature god. But anyways, fuck yeah, let's cast Sloth of Bears. We're still preaching here, but it's pointless, so he probably should be moving on. He could search, I suppose, but what else am I liable to find here? Or we could use him for undead management, but we're using Arnulf for that, so I think we want to just move him along. I mean, he is a decent priest, but I have to send him very far. Whereas I probably want him in Grainport. So for now, I guess just search. And Rex. Oh yeah, we have units that I can grab. And yeah, thank God, I remembered. Okay, so he can cast spells. He can summon earth elementals. He can also, if he had 3 earth gems, cast Earthquake, the entire battlefield. 300 fatigue cost, so he's pretty much unconscious the rest of the battle. Does 8 damage to everything. Including my own. But it doesn't affect flying units, and defense does negate it. I don't think this is really a viable choice for me. Curious on what people have done with this spell. Units with high defense tend to avoid the damage. Units with extremely high protection tend to ignore it. Troops with high HP need more castings to kill. It's at its best against hordes of low HP units like Skellies, or against big groups of squishy human mages. Earthquake also affects your own troops. A nice combo is Mass Flight plus Earthquake. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, it's obviously something you're going to have to kind of work around, and it's also situational, but could be fucking, you know, battle ending. Poison arrows will only affect... Oh, okay, no, this is the damage spell. Okay. Probably something he can just cast. Breath of the Dragon. It's only range 20 plus, but okay. Blade Wind, 1 person. The Whirling Blade. Oh, it's number... Oh, okay. No, it's 50 plus effects. Range 35. Excellent spell against lightly armored troops, but almost useless against heavily armored ones. Interesting. That's kind of fun. Okay. I can also cast Summon Earth Power to get even more Earth, but I don't know if I benefit from that at all. So really we're looking at buffs and then possibly like just throwing out Blade Wind. It's a high fatigue cost though. He's going to cast it like once. And even like 80 fatigue. It's quite a lot. I feel like I have to do some math here. So these Strength of Giants is not great. We really need to bump up enchantment so I can get Gift of Giant Strength. Throw that on the list too. Okay, well in that case, let's cast Temper Armors. So that's 30 fatigue. How much does he recover per turn? He has I don't think he has much to sort of influence that. And he has reinvigoration 1. Right. So he recovers 2 fatigue per turn. Well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, he'll cast it once. So he'll cast fucking Blade Wind once, and then he'll kind of be out of it. And then at that point, he could choose to charge in. But it is risky. Because he's going to be pretty low on fatigue after recovering from Blade Wind. So, honestly, probably just advance and cast spells. I don't really want to risk him that much. He has a use that's beyond just charging into melee now. Okay. So that's happening. Rex, I don't think you're doing much here other than just patrolling. Lothar is going to head to... I guess he could just head to Silver Grove to pick up these last few crossbowmen that are loose. We have Huneric, who has now... Well, you could build a castle as well. Good, good. And Agiluf built the temple here, so we'll have him move to Bayville. And that's all our commanders counted for. They're gonna do that. Disaster. It won't be a disaster. It'll be fine. It'll all be fine. And we're just gonna keep researching for the moment because we still have a lot of spells that we want to get to. We have a whole many crossbowmen waiting here to be picked up by somebody. So I think we need... Oh yeah, Thorismund is moving along. Can you go here and then here? Is that acceptable, do we think? I think that should be fine. I'd rather he do that. Alright, go there first. I suppose that's probably about it. Let's see how it all goes down. Ooh boy, that was a lot of battles. Well, I already see that we're under siege in Wood of Many Paths, and I don't like that at all. Cast a lot of stuff, didn't find any sites. Yeah, so our patrolling forces, which were pretty hefty. We did wipe out 15 Jaguar Tribe warriors, but that's not really saying much. Yeah, so that's annoying. The Battle of Dural Woods. This was the big slamma-jamma. We lost 42 Atlantean militias. We found a lightweight scale mail. They only got 9 kills. But one of them was an adept of the Silver Order. That's nice. Alright, we gotta see it, of course. Look at my Bishmen. Yeah, the crossbowmen did most of the work here. Oof. Oof. And there they go. Boom! So good. Oh my god, they just get sliced and diced so quickly. Ooh, oh, what is this AoE shit happening? Is there like a hold on. I don't think there was like a command or anything. I wonder what that AoE was. Or if it was just a multi-hit from them. Yeah, I mean, these guys are just butchering. Everyone just gets like one shot. These guys have no shields, no armor. This is fodder to the highest degree. I think it would also probably benefit half of them to go after the rear enemies. Because this is pointless. They're just getting stuck. And they're finally kind of moving on to this guy. But I think, yeah, we want the lower half to all go for rear. That would have probably saved a good few lives. This poor mage. But again, I'm making 50 of these guys per turn. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we get the idea. I feel like most of my guys routed. They all routed. But that's alright. That is going to be another one of their downsides. Easily routed. Alright. Mountains of Evernight we attacked. Oh. Oh, that was the clockwork man. Oh, man, we got swamped. Damn, that was close, too. I killed the Morgan Sorceress. I demounted the Knight of Ys. Killed the Morvac Knight. Oh, I killed 1 of 4. Yeah, damn. And then the Battle of Lilidor. That was easy. Smacia, 1,400 extra gold. Great. Good, good. Good, good. We're under siege. Our walls are damaged. So on and so forth. Damn. Just lost 2 mages, 2 smiths. That sucked. Do I trust pawns to be able to handle that? Interestingly, these are still unclaimed. They're still in the independence. Alright, yeah, leave them. Okay. We're still waiting for Lothar to come in, and then we'll be able to sweep across the rest of Arcocephaly. So, for another round, we are going to have them all past Clockwork Soldiers. And Thresimund is not doing much. He'll make bracers of protection or a weapon. Yeah, make another Sword of Sharpness. Yeah, okay. And we're getting a decent amount of resources there. You are there to build a temple. Lothar is going to... I think he was here to pick up these. Yeah. And now we're going to move on the Wood of Many Paths. Annoyingly. I bolstered that one quite a bit. That is definitely a landing spot for them. Might have to just maintain a garrison there. Just to be safe. Eistulf is going to want to build another fort here. Thorismund. Probably also moving on the Woods of Many Paths. Assist there and make sure we really clean it up. Grimold, you will be building a temple. Hunarek is in the Woods of Many Paths. I don't think he can leave now. He can't really do much. So he'll maintain. You're going to build a temple. These guys These guys, barbarians. Yeah, I don't trust pawns with too much else here. No, we can get shamblers here. Really? I mean, they're not amazing. They are cheap. 1 resource. So I can actually recruit 25 recruitment points. But if I build a fort here, but it's right next to this fort, so I'm hesitant. It's not a bad spot otherwise, though. Okay, let's build a palisade and a lab here. Alright, we got Dural Woods. That was no problem. Yeah, alright. Well, let's bolster to 30. The Darks, he's got 50 Algae Men and Isian Spearmen here. We are going to want to take to the water soon. If I can really... Oh, man. Can you imagine if I wiped out Ys? Can you just imagine how good that would feel? The only downside to that, really, is that he is also putting pressure on, like, Calum. And so as soon as I wipe out Ys, I'm probably going to have to deal with Calum not long after. But still, it would just be juicy. Because then, for the moment, I'd really only have to sweat about Fascia from the sea. That would be nice. So let's have... I'm debating what to do with Wallen and Arnulf here. We know that they can land here, so I could just maintain their presence here and have him search for magic sites and Arnulf build a lab here. Or no, yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll just build a lab here, I suppose, and Arnulf will patrol for the moment. They'll stick together. They're going to move back. Here, we're going to make sure we just recruit a shit ton. A lot. Again, I don't know what the limit is of how many units you can bring into a battle, but it's got to be pretty high, right? Pretty gloriously high. How can you lose? Well, I guess if he just casts, like, Earthquake 3 times. Not even 3 times. Well, yeah, maybe 2 or 3 times. Basically all dead. But let's not worry about that. Does Shedden have much purpose being here now? I think he's established... We've established this thing. Again, I don't want to move into Calum territory at all. So, he doesn't really have much benefit here. Honestly, I think maybe heading back to Scythia to refill on cavalry will take a little bit of time. Oh, also we have stragglers. Okay. Let's pick up all these stragglers. You're going to go here, you're going to go here, you're going to go here. Pick them up. Donner. Keep moving. Okay, this group. Are we ready? We got our bears. They are undisciplined, so we definitely want them, and they will just start moving immediately. So we're going to set them in the back. They'll get there. Don't worry. Actually, They always just move too fast, so all the way in the back. Tancred has a metric shit ton of crossbowmen, so that's good. Something like that. And then we also have 82 black plate infantry. Man, that's a hell of a line. Honestly, no. Box formation. Off to the side. Let them try to flank a little bit. Tancred himself. You know, he'll be fine, but I don't really care that much. It's not going to do that much. Okay. Yeah. And then the black plates. They're going to be go for the rearmost. Because they'll stop along the way, almost certainly. So I'm okay with that. And you do also... Yeah, sure. Stick with them. Why not? Okay. God. It's still going to be... I just don't like it. It's 10 units. But the army consists of mainly ghosts. So 10 ghosts. It's enough to send me shivering. Can you... You're stealthy, so you should be able to just sneak in. Good. I want you there, but I don't want you participating. Yeesh. Huneric here is defending, and that's all we can do for the moment. Yeah. A lot to manage. A lot to damn manage. I think that's everything, though. Where did we lose a lot of resources? That was sort of odd. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Can all crumble in an instant. Also, our Dominion has really stagnated. We just can't push past this fucking filth here. We gotta wipe out all these temples, because I'm pretty sure this is still... Yeah, Cantena's. She's dead. She only has 2 temples remaining to her name, but fucking just can't break through. Powerful shit. Alright. End turn. Yeah. Oh, God. Ah! Okay. Yada, yada, yada. Battle in Grainport. We won. We didn't lose anything. But we haven't actually fought the main force yet. That was just the outer patrol. So that, no problem. This might help us identify any flaws in our formation. So that's good. We like that. The cavalry immediately pelting. These guys are really slow moving. Oh, there's the wind. Oh, and the fire rain. Oh my god, spells. That's beautiful. We like that. And now the bears are come in. Oh yeah, they don't like the bears none. I wonder if we should give him more direction than that. I mean, I like that. That was good. Okay, I think maybe we just queue him up for a third blade thing. Okay. Nidian Ringe, defense -5, annoying. Phrygia, Earth Gem +2, good. We completed Fortress in Panocrator's Legacy. We have breached Grainport immediately, so we can storm it right away. But we're still under siege there, of course. Trolls, blah, blah. Okay, all around, not too shabby. But this is the big hail here in Grainport. He doesn't really have... Well, he does have 50 here to reinforce. And I feel like he is going to be doing that. But, we'll live with it. So we just want him to cast Blade Wind a second time. And that should probably settle the whole thing. So now we're going to be storming the castle. You will continue to hide, I think. I guess I could preach while I'm here. Sure. You will be building a temple. We are ready in Archacephaly to move on. We got all our clockworks. We gotta set all these. Clockworks, it might be more beneficial to come in from the flank a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what Thresimund is ever... I guess he's just researching now. That's his life. He's a research bitch. But everyone else is going to be attacking. And we're going to go here first. It really shouldn't be much trouble. I can't imagine. Okay. You will be building a temple. So many temples. Oh, we have a temple here. You could build a lab. But I don't think I care, really. So I guess you're just going to be moving. Henrik will be claiming the Throne of Ascension. Hunrik. He could wait, or he could take Mountains of Evernight right now. He probably can handle it, I would imagine. Already has a Sword of Sharpness. I can give him the Burning Pearl. And also give him the Never-Ending Keg of Mead. But I don't think we have much issue with supplies. Not really. I think he can handle it. I'm confident in him. I got faith. Maybe you summon Clockworks. You're going to be picking up these Wayward Fishmen. That's all you can carry. Alright, back to Cassia. You picking up Wayward Fishmen. Then back to Cassia. And you, Wayward Fishman. Okay. Here we have plenty more. Good. Plenty of fishmen. What's wrong with you now? Why are you diseased? Fine, you're a fucking dime a dozen. You're getting replaced. Asshole. I just hired him, too. How do you just remove him from existence? Whatever. It's fine. There's also a temple there, so move there. Hunrik is still under siege for the moment. Not for too long, though. Roderick's already here. Oh. Whoops. You will be moving here, then. Hard to keep track. You're going to cast Clockwork Soldier. Right, I have him doing that. Right, yeah, okay, that's all fine. That's all fine. That's everybody. Okay, good, good, good. Good, 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 I think. It's a lot going on. A lot going on. Yeah, I just want units everywhere, really. I can pick up or move around, whatever. Just give me my units. Okay, Ulm still going strong. Research, you know, process is slow, but we're trying. And we'll see how it all goes. Okay, and done. Oh, God. Okay. Henrik has claimed the brass throne. Excellent. Some crippled units died on the march. There's a battle in Lyratos. So this was, yep, lost 14 clockworks, but pretty good victory and wiped out a temple, so we're happy with that. The Wood of Many Paths. Sieging force has been beaten by our forces. We lost 16 black plates. I don't love that, but that was, man, yeah. 159 versus 45, and we still lost 16 units. That's not pleasant. I thought our units were top. Thought our units were the best. The Mountains of Evernight, we took that pretty easily. Lost 7 crossbowmen, surprisingly. Those knights must have ran past. And Grainport. We captured the fortress, razed the temple to the ground. We did lose one of our commanders, which is annoying, but that's war. We didn't lose our boar, and he got 3 kills. Only 3 kills with the fucking blade wind or whatever is kind of disappointing. Lost 19 black plates. 5 bears. Overall, not too bad of losses, but we had 262 units. He had 60. So, yeah, those fucking ghosts. I'm still not quite clear where his pretender god is. I wish it just told you. I think it usually does. I thought it was the Ghost King. I thought it was the Ghost King. But I don't know. Oh, it must be. It must be, because we got a message. You killed our god. Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure it was a Ghost King. Lara, Earth Gem +4. Wick Forest, Province Income +10. Scythia, Gold +532. All good. This was a great turn, I will say. And we got Grainport back. Thank goodness. We still have many miles to go before we sleep, of course, because wiping out East will not be simple. But now we want to hold Grainport with everything we got, because I think he's kind of wary of Grainport. It's right on the foot of his throne, and that's all he's really got. And we can kind of see, I think, the totality of his empire now. He hasn't extended into this ocean at all. So, you know, he's got these 3, these 3, these 2, and the Greater Wild. And we probably will take the Greater Wild, but it's not a priority. All right, excellent. So we're going to want a... yeah, Jesus. Okay. Give those to Balthazar. Oh, yeah, I have just too many damn units because that guy died. Yeah. I guess Amalgade could control a lot of fucking units. So I don't really need another commander as long as I have him here. Our great and awesome god. Okay. Okay, okay. Then let's have... I think that strat of taking a mall guide with clockworks into the water is just too fucking risky. Not when I have 500 Atlanteans that I can just throw to the grinder. So instead, for now, a mall guide is probably just going to be casting... we don't have many nature gems, unfortunately. So the only thing he can really do is just cast clockwork constantly. Just for a while, you know? For a long while. Pawns can also cast... Just give me miles of clockwork soldiers is what I want. Maybe I should have both preach, though. Okay. Balthazar, construct a fortress. Rex, I guess just patrol for now. And then we're going to bump this up. Yeah, it's fine. Good. I'm not losing Grainport again, I swear to you. I swear it! Alright, you're going to go to Lost Lands, I guess. You're going to Janumia. Does that weird arrow thing. I'm not really understanding. Clovis, you're building a temple. Huneric took this. That was a good victory. I think you are going to assist with the final purging of Archocephaly. Let's claim it all. Every last one of their heathen temples gone. I like it. I like it. Good. Good, good, good. Get rid of this fucking sloth. Minus 30% compared to our plus 45%. Massive. That's why these western fortresses are not doing too hot. You are going to build a castle here, of course. We want all our thrones as fortified as possible. Henrik is now freed up to kill more shit. But he also could just field a lot more units, you know? So the question is, where is he going to get them? He might just stay. I think he actually is just going to preach here for now. Because we're in the negative here. We want this to be... I mean, this is going to pull in a shit ton of resources once we clear out all this negative crap. Okay, you guys are okay. And we can get back to recruiting here a little bit. Good. What are we going to do with you two? We could head toward... I mean, we do want to... It doesn't really matter that much. But we could wipe these two out. I should mention there's an underground. I didn't really go over that at all. So they do have a temple down there as well. So it's not going to be the last remnant until we go down here. It's right underneath Archocephaly, actually. They don't really have a fort there or anything. I don't think they're amassing troops there. I don't think they have anything. But we do want to wipe them out. So that's something to be aware of. Alright, let's just get you guys... No, I want them to stay. The Wood of Many Paths keeps getting attacked by Fascia. So honestly, I think they're just going to patrol. It's fine. I mean, we're not always on the march towards an offense. Roderick is going to move to the Cursed Land. You are getting more clockworks. You are building a temple. You are building a temple. Temple. You are clockworking. So many. So many. 221. Plus 94 coming in. So we are over 300 on the fishmen scale. Patrol. Patrol. Alright. I think that's everything for the moment. We're not recruiting anything in Grainport. We should be doing that. Yeah, just stick with... Oh, no, we want to get... So we can get the Master of the Way again. We lost ours. But I gotta build a temple here. Why are we not building... Oh, yeah. Okay, you build a temple. My bad. Alright, so then for right now, just grab some crossbowmen. See, good thing I double check everything. Would have been upset about that. We have 127 sitting in garrison. So probably could bring out another guy. Could bring out a Lord Guardian just to be different finally. Sure. Yeah, man, we are. I feel like, yeah, we're winning. I think pretty sure. Pretty sure we're winning. Okay. We finally got evocation 6. Excellent. So now we can... Suddenly an arrow appeared out of the sky and struck Ub straight in the heart. He survived the incident but got wounded. Who the fuck is Ub? Oh, one of the asshole guys that I shit out of my ass every... You spent a spell on that? Because you can cast... There are spells where you can attack just commanders around the world. Like that. You just fire off these arrows and stuff. But, yeah. I would not have wasted it on Ub. East has a new prophet. She'll be known as the Prophet of Bone Shudder. Bone Shudder's dead, bitch. Killed him myself. There was a battle in Spring Bay. The last above ground. We lost 3 clockworks, but other than that, good. Lost Lands, -3 Dominion. Suck my ass. Genumia. Found a bunch of gems. We like that. Worldwide event has occurred. The People's Death Match is scheduled in the arena. Spellcasting is not allowed, and all participants will get to borrow a slave collar to ensure they do not perform magic or run away. As this is the game for the common people, Pretender God and Disciples are not allowed to compete. Any pretender breaking the rules will get to keep the slave collar. The event will take place on the astral plane. Participants must leave now to get there in time. In addition to all the fame, the winner of the game will receive a powerful magic artifact. Each Pretender God may send 1 champion, and all old arena champions must try to defend their title. Okay. So, Henrik could go and participate in, he could. He's my best, right? I mean, he's kind of unstoppable. Oh, if we give him the Sword of Sharpness, hold on. 19 attack, 21 armor piercing magic damage. He's got 24 protection, 22 defense. I mean, unless they send in a mage or something. but why would you do that? He's got to be the best, but if he dies, oof, oof, ooh, ugh, ugh. That's pretty bad, but he's not going to die because he's fucking Henrik. He's pretty baller. I'm going to send his ass. Probably a mistake, but we're sending him. You're building... Nope. No. Did that overwrite that? No, okay. You are building a... No, you're not doing... You are... Well, hold on. We don't want to build that many clockworks. Okay, you can do clockwork one more time. Agiluf will be moving on to here. Grimold will be moving on to he... Can't do that here. Thressaman will be moving on to here. Witterick moving on to... well, I don't... here. Roderick will be constructing a temple. There's so many temples, baby. You have Clockworks. I also have a shit ton of these guys. Alright, I'll carry them for now. More Clockworks. We're up to 369 of these slimy bastards. Can that take on 60 capable warriors? Probably. But what's the rush, right? I want 500. That's the number, 500. Unless he attacks first. Gundrick. Construct temple. It's nice having unlimited money, I must say. Solves that problem. Arnulf built the temple, yeah. So now I think he's going to be preaching. Yeah, we really got to cleanse this place. So preach, brother. Now we can get Masters of the Way. So we're going to be repeating that for the time being. May as well get a bunch of them. And we are just amassing clockwork soldiers. Yeah, they have to go with... Okay, for now, go with pawns. Yeah. Okay. That's all correct. So now we have done this well and good. Let's set this to be somewhat reasonable. And I think we want to go now downstairs to whoop their asses. So, fuck it, let's just take everybody. Go down. Yeah, we got this guy. Pretty good. It's pretty solid, I think. He can handle himself. You know, I might need more support. The only thing, he might attack Oakland. I'd rather dissuade him from attacking Oakland. Clovis, you can head here. You guys on patrol. And that's all good. I think that's everything. I could get another commander in Loma, but that kind of mass units, I'm not crying about it. Yeah, and the big question mark on this turn is the death match. I am quite worried. He's our prophet. He's taken all the thrones. It would be a pretty big setback for him to die right now. So much so that it's almost dumb to do this. But where's the fun in not doing it? Okay. I'm gonna assume well, actually, I don't know. He died. He died. What the fuck? This jabroni? Golden spear. He doesn't even have equipment or anything. He just won. I mean, piercing 26 is very painful. One shot. Fucking one shot. I'm pretty miffed. Oh, but he didn't even end up winning. Moan the Morgan champion in the name of Bone Shutter. Gets the Champion's Gladius, 478 gold, 19 sparkling fire gems. Wasn't even worth it. Even if I had one, it would have been just like, okay. This is pretty bad. Unblinking eyes of the Lord of Pythium is ever watching your moves. Okay. I don't know what all that means. Rasenna, defense minus 10. Right. So, I think we're still in control. Yeah, we're still in control of all this. We just don't have the prophet. And now we have to appoint someone else to be the prophet. Also, we lost all his gear, but it's pretty easily made again. That's kind of the nice thing about us. So it was mostly just like he had a shit ton of XP and, you know, bonuses, and he was our prophet. And we can't make another prophet for a while now. I think it's half a year. 6 turns before we can get a new one. That means that essentially we can't claim any new thrones for 6 turns. But that's not really that detrimental because I wasn't planning on doing that anytime in the near future. Because the next throne is either the water one, and that would be tricky for him to claim regardless, or this one in Baguloth, which would be part of my whole conquest against Calum, or the Blue Moss Forest, which is even further past that. So there must be one underground, I guess. No, hold on. And how am I miscounting here? Oh, no. 1, 2, 3 here, and then 4 in the water, 5, 6 here. Yeah, so really, we were not planning on doing it for quite a while anyways, so it's not that big of a setback. I think all his units got dumped here, which is quite a lot. So we probably want to recruit some new commanders here. And now we can get one with, like, black plate, or I could get a black lord to be our new prophet, which is kind of cool, too. So we'll do that. Okay. Fine. Good. You have... Yeah, you're gonna continue. You will move to... I don't know. Move here, I guess. You have cast, so you got your 30 clockworks. Good. So you're done with that. So now you either... I guess we probably just go attack stuff. Yeah, we're still waiting on pawns. So we can either cast something else, which would be kind of dumb, or foraging, or searching. Why don't you spend a turn searching? Agiluf will be building a temple here. Resamund. Temple. Roderick. So let that be a lesson to you about that death match. You're going to be up against some cheesy ass bullshit. And it's not really worth it. Unless you're very, very confident or you don't mind losing. And if it wasn't my profit, it honestly wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, if I just sent, like, one of my random generals, one of my random commanders that, like, maybe had a couple pieces of a gear or something, it's just like, okay, we lost, but no biggie. I mean, it's not like he loses all his units or anything like that. You're stacked on clockworks. Why don't you now head back and dump off these fishmen? More fish. I'm going all in, baby. Can't stop me. And they are getting XP just for sitting here, which is the nice thing. They do get older, and some of these are definitely dying. For some reason, I'm not quite certain. They're not even that old. Their max age is 500. What is wrong with you? Why do you have chest wounds? Anyways, yeah. Some of them are picking up levels. Just sitting here. Okay. We are certainly filling out the temple selection. Albrecht is new, so you're gonna get that. I gotta turn off auto on recruitment. For now, why don't you just put... No, because I'll forget about him. Just defend. That way I don't forget. But we're gonna turn off repeat on that. I guess if I did that, I'd be getting one every turn and a half. Alright, that's fine. I think that's all of them. Alright, so he's maxed out on clockworks. So I think we want to shift these over here. And now Mangg can amass clockworks. He can have up to 60 of them. If I had more nature gems, I would definitely be casting bears instead, because bears are badass. But as it stands, I think that's fine and dandy. The next turn, we're going to get a Master of the Way. Oh yeah, mercenaries, I keep forgetting. Reavers of the Deep. This would be perfect. Let's fucking bid. Hell yeah. Dude, I'll bid a lot on this. 700. Are they worth it? I don't know, but they're going in the water. We are good to continue. They're heading underground, so this will be a battle as far as I understand it. Let's end turn. All right, we got construction 4. Nice, nice, nice. We found a magic site in Lilidor, a mineral cave. Love it. There was a battle in Shem. We wiped it clean, razed the temple. All is well. Event in Cassian Forest. 6 units have been diseased. Bad stuff. Bad stuff. Trottern, 4 gems. Fire gems. Nice, nice, nice. We got a fortress complete. Castle complete. Castle complete. Palisade complete. And we got the Reavers of the Deep. Now, are they... Oh, they're still not done. They got one last holdout that seems to be just empty. Fuck it. Not until they're wiped off the face of the planet. Okay. You will be building a temple. Balthazar. What is Balthazar gonna do? Honestly, Balthazar could just take the Greater Wild by himself. Can't imagine he'll die. You know, we wiped out their Pretender God and most of their big shit. So I think he probably can just handle that and hold it for the moment. I'm willing to risk his life and the life of his men. I could send Rex with, I suppose, who's just on patrol. But I don't want to leave this place too undefended. Brainport is the key. Thankfully, we've gotten it back in our dominion. Thanks to some good preaching work. Frigathern is now going to just patrol here. Don't want any shenanigans happening in Oakland again. You're going to move to Trotter. You are building a temple. Albrecht is grabbing the last set of units he needs. 84 is fine. Okay. Where to position him? Let's position him in the Feral Woods. Shedden made it back to Scythia finally, so he can get a slew of cavalry. Okay. Could also move him there. No, move to Trenspor. Again, I just want to protect this entire section. I don't want any shenanigans. Witterich constructing a temple. Eistuth. You can still go to a citadel. Keep going, baby. And now we got our dominion here. That's good. That's good. Oh yeah, let the resources flow, baby. Excellent. And now we have Berthold will be our new prophet. So let's fill him up with soldiers. There we go. And we'll send Gontran with him, so he'll have his own accoutrement. There we go. For right now, they're just kind of sitting, though. Don't need them for any specific purpose. So they're going to just patrol and patrol. But they're there. They're there. Glad Yogg. I only have him for a few months, right? That's how that works. I only have him for 3 turns. Unless I, win the rebid. You can also bid on the Wolfkin Reavers, but I don't need any other units that aren't Fish Boys. What did I do with you? Okay. So let's send you straight on over to the Cassian Forest. You won't even get there in time. So go to Missia. And then we can launch this joint attack on the Darks. That will be perfect. Okay. So many fishmen. So many fishmen. Yeah, we want to give fishmen to healthy fish overlords, not these injured assholes. Don't want any injured assholes here. In fact, I'm gonna just send them off to no man's land. You two. You're gonna go over to Valgoth. Just sit there and think about what you've done. You're gonna be patrolling. Good, good. Waylon now. Wallen is... I don't know, you could just research at this point. There's no lab here, but does there need to be a lab here? Why isn't there a castle here? Build a fucking castle. Pythium all the way up here to the north. Very curious. Plenty more to go. Hunric. Have you built everything possibly? No, there's still a citadel to go. You got more work to do. Our mage over here. We don't need any more clockworks. We're clocked out. So probably just forging or... Make another sort of swiftness. And then you are going to go here. Hans, build a fortress, because I said so. Gressamund, go here. You go here. Roderick will build a temple. That's everybody. Alright, I think we're good. I mean, yeah, I can see how easy AI is pretty easy AI, I suppose. For now, though, it's still difficult enough and engaging enough to be quite fun. And I wouldn't want to bump it up for my next game yet. But, yeah, I could see down the line for sure. And we just want to increase all this shit. There's a lot of unrest. We don't want unrest. So let me just make sure there's nothing. So Phrygia. Okay. Genumia. We don't have to go that ham with all these. But yeah, we definitely want 11 at the minimum. I'm definitely spending gold. So many territories now. Okay. Jesus. We control quite the empire. Good lord. And hopefully, eventually, we'll get all this wrapped up into our own dominion. That would be nice. Alright, I think we're done. End turn. There's a battle in the Greater Wild. Yeah, okay, yep. We lost one crossbowman, but they also picked up 16 kills, and that was good enough. Battle in the Caverns of Gold. Total sweep. Killed some brigands. 2,200 people left in search of a better place to live. What's wrong with Falgoth? My troops in Casing Forest are starving badly due to lack of supplies. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that a lot. Cantena, goddess of Arcoscephaly, has been permanently vanquished. Yes. Beautiful. Alright, so yeah, they are starving here. Don't I have the keg? Who did I give the keg to? Who the fuck has my fucking keg? Oh god, I mean anybody could have that thing. How would I know? Right. So the keg will help. I didn't give it to anybody. The keg will help, but I have to build a lab here. And okay, so you're here. Build a lab. I might have to move some of these guys out this turn. They're gonna start starving. Nobody likes that. And it doesn't really matter, I guess, if they're in a different... Because these all can reach the darks, and that's the goal. So... yeah. It's a lot of fishmen. Alright, just... No. Just send... stop it. Stop it. Send you 3 here. Okay. Well, there's not much purpose to wiping out these other things. And this is all independent. There's no other factions down here as far as I can see. There might be in this whole section, but kind of doubt it. There's not much reason to be down here unless you're specifically an underground faction. So I think we're just going to head back upstairs. Sisbert, you're going to move on. Gundrick, you will build a temple here. You are going to move on to Lyratos. Clovis will build a temple. Balthazar, I think you're just kind of holding there, my friend. I don't want to construct a fortress there, so just hold on. You will construct a temple. You are going to move on. You're constructing a temple. You are going to forge now. We got the sword last time, so let's get the tower shield. Now, this is for our new prophet, so we want the kite shield. You're going to patrol. Roderick has done his duty here. I don't really need him to go to the Cassian Forest. It's I think we're kind of good here. Oh, no one got to Missia because you couldn't cross it? Can't get there until it's winter. So go there for now. That's everybody. Are we nearing the end on Clockworks? I'm gonna have Pawns do something else now. Or we could have Pawns do it, and instead he could summon... Clockwork Horrors. 15 of them for 9 Earth Gems. It's much more expensive, but they're much better. And yeah, we're down to 2 nature, so I can only do Sloth of Bears. I can't do wooden construction, but that's not bad. You know, bears are cool. I don't know if I want to spend nature gems on that, though. It's kind of unnecessary. Perhaps I should just have you forge stuff instead. The Horned Helmet. It allows you to deliver a powerful gore attack in battle. So it's just an extra attack every turn. You know, it's entirely based on your strength with -1 attack, -1 defense. But it is 22 protection to your head with no encumbrance. Fuck yeah, let's do it. Good, good, good. And we still didn't get the Master of the... Oh, we did get the Master of the Way. All right. Oh, we have 2 of them. Didn't even notice. So Bixie. Ooh, if he got a 3rd water, he could call Krakens. That would be awesome. But instead, he could forge shit for us, like an ice helmet. Or a coral blade. Or we could get... Yeah, we do need some form of water breathing for our prophet. So we'll make one of those. And then Pengzi could summon sea dogs. Amphibious, roam the shorelines at night. But it's nature gems, I don't really want to do that. Forging shit. Interesting. 2 temporary astral gems. I wonder if that has value to us. I'm gonna have him make it. That might be useful to some... I thought I had an astral mage somewhere. Yeah, Arapert. Right. We'd have to delve into all of what that would allow him to do. Alright, so here's Issa's main force now. 150 Issian man-at-arms, Issian infantries, Issian spearmen, 4 huge sea serpents. I think he's probably planning to march on the Greater Wild. It might be prudent to flee with Balthazar for the moment. He's not going to win against that, and I'd rather not stupidly sacrifice him, so I'm actually going to vacate. That is a big force. That is a very big force. Will it beat 500 fishmen? I don't know. I don't have the answers to that yet. I think other than that, we are doing a-okay. I think I'm going to have to end the video soon. Right this moment, we will end turn. Struck Arnulf straight in the heart. He survived the incident but got wounded. Arnulf, no. Deadlands, Unrest, plus 15. Oaklands, Earth Gems, plus 6. Tiny Willow, population, minus 440. The disease is spreading. Is there something I'm supposed to be doing about that? It's unfortunate is what it is. Okay. We are running out of temples to build. In fact, I think that's kind of it. So all you can really do is go around and preach, but I think our Dominion spread now is pretty awesome, considering the previous, you know, the Dominion that was here is now extinct. So I don't think we really have to even preach much. I could build labs everywhere just for the sake of building labs, but I think probably let's do auto searches with these guys now that are just doing nothing. Why don't you also do auto searches? We still can't, so search. Doesn't make much hope of happening, but you know. Oh, ours counts as double, so we'll go with 350. Otto the Great, 100 Vanara Chakram throwers. Ooh. We're not quite ready to go. One more turn, and then we'll be launching in. So I don't really care about you guys just yet. We'll end the video with the great attack on the deeps, or the dark, or whatever. a lot of fishmen. You already knew that. Okay, we're gonna give him the keg. We could give him a sword. He's the chief. I have declared. He definitely won't die in this battle. Alright, so we have a lab here, but we want to build a temple here as well. Okay, he didn't move in. He did kind of spread his units out a lot. So I think I feel a bit more comfortable sending Balthazar back in there. Shuffling back and forth, trying to bait out an attack. That's pretty good. But strong poison. Hard to say. Gloves of the Gladiator. A punching weapon. 4 attacks. Wow. On a really strong unit. Like high strength unit. That's pretty obscene. And it gives +3 strength. Fuck it. Too low level. Requires nature magic 2. Yeah. Damn you. Damn you! I'm gonna have you search here for sites, because it is on the water. Actually, maybe I should have you search. There's gotta be some stuff we can make. We can make more horned helmets, I suppose. Those are pretty cool. But I don't want to spend all my nature gems, and that's all they make is nature. Nature. Where's all your water? Here you go. This gives water breathing, air breathing. The only problem is it's not super protective, but we can slap this on all like our priests or whatever. Fuck it, make it. And then a mall guide is... We don't really want to weaken the armor on any of our guys. But Ranger Boots, another thing that's just kind of good for all our spellcasters. Probably should just set that up to monthly thing, but I don't have that many nature gems, so it's fine. You will construct a temple there. You will search for sites. You will now patrol Trentspor for the time being. You will search for sites. And you guys will do nothing. Okay. Good. Yeah. We have just massive armies at this, I mean, relatively massive compared to everyone else. Feeling pretty good about it. God, I have 155 units here. We're recruiting too damn much. I mean, I'm feeling very confident about how much we have this in the bag. I feel like we're gonna win. Which is a rare feeling for me when playing a strategy game. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. You know. You know, we're probably fine. Fine. I think everything's fine. End turn. There was a battle in the Greater Wild. Of course there was. Of course there was. No, 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 no on the magic sites. Battle. Our forces defeated the attackers. We did lose 7 total crossbowmen and 1 black plate. Kind of a bummer, but not the end of the world considering we killed 63 of those fucks from East. Pantocrator's Legacy, +3 Dominion. Oh, glorious. In the Greater Wild, though, Misfortune +2, 10 units have been cursed. God damn. Donner was discovered, and he died. Oh, man. He did well. He scouted a lot of shit. We completed a castle, 2 citadel, and a fortress. Good, good, good. I'm pleased with most of these developments. And most of all, I'm pleased to finally launch this epic assault on the Darks. Ho ho ho, boy, is it gonna be good. Now I have to fucking set all this shit. I mean, it's not that much to set, really. It's just kind of like, go out there and get fucked. Jesus. And then my clockworks. But I'm not taking the clockworks. Because my guy can't breathe underwater. I guess I could take that ring, but no, this is purely the Fishmen's battle. Now, what we want to do is change these to rearmost. Rearmost. And change this one to hold an attack rearmost. Whereas the rest of these are going to be closest. Crazy amount. Crazy amount, man. Yeah, okay. That's all well and good. And then we also have the ones in Falgaw. Gonna be doing similar things, I suppose. It's gonna be a big mixture. Hold and attack closest. I don't even know why I hold. No, there are no buffs going around or anything. We may as well just charge in, but I'm not gonna change it all. Rearmost. Fuck, stop it. Let's focus on archers, just to make it different. Okay, and you guys will be doing all the same sort of stuff, because it doesn't matter. This is going to be an insane mixture. I don't know what's going to happen. And then we also have Glad Yogg, who, what even are these guys? They're just basically the same thing. I don't know, we'll put them out front. They've got shields. It makes a big difference. That's fine. It's fine. All right. You moving here. You 3 moving here. And who the fuck one of you has units? You have units. You have units. You definitely have units. You have units. You do not. You do. Okay. All you here. It's gonna be insane! Oh, boy. Hope you're excited. Let's preach. Why not? You are going to be constructing a temple. You will be... Yeah, I don't know if we actually need more of these Masters of the Way now. It's obvious they can't construct that much unique shit just yet. So probably cool it on them for the moment. And I think mainly we're just having them research. It's like if we want to get up to like level 8 spells or 7 spells, or I mean, I assume we want to get to construction like 8. Because we can do potentially like siege golems and stuff. 15 iron, like we want that shit. So I think, yeah, just kind of fucking research everything for the moment. Yeah, he didn't find anything even with 2 water here, so that's that. A mall guide. I think you're forging more ranger boots for just for now. Although we did get greater magical items now. Boots of stone. Give stone skin. Plus 10 natural protection. Damn, damn, damn. Ooh, earth boots give plus 1 earth magic. Man, that's good too. Compared to... Ooh, these are reinvigoration 3. Oh, man. So many good choices. Serpent Chris. It's mostly nature shit. Why can't you make any good earth shit? Ooh, the summer sword. Supply bonus. Can animate plants in order to entangle enemies. Yeah, it gives them tangle vines. Okay. Midget masher. ×2 versus smaller beings. Okay. It's not bad, but low protection value on it. Black Dragon Scale Mail. Not bad. It's almost weightless, very durable. 16 protection, though, it would be a downgrade for most of our troops. The Girdle of Might. Strength plus 3, reinvigoration 3. Oh, man, I think every one of my guys should have that. That's fine. He should just be making that every turn now. Yeah, I think that's the answer. I mean, I'm not really reading these. I'm just seeing they all cost nature. So yeah, monthly forge, the Girdle of Might for everybody. Wallen? I guess, for the moment. Give me some Clockwork Horrors. How about that? And Amalaric. Why don't you... Explosion on Death. Oh, God. Why don't you make Forge Fire in a Jar? Because we're going to need that for some guys. We get that magma eruption going, which is... God damn it. Which is very soon. Actually, no, we should have... Should have that? We have... Evocation 6, which is magma eruption. And then the Phoenix Power... Yeah, so we should have everything we need for adding that on. Honestly, I don't even know if we need it, but it's been such a build-up, I feel like we have to have it. Somebody should be in Lyratos. You are building temple. Oh, he's already building a temple there. Never mind. Why don't you also make fire in a jar? Huneric? I don't know what the fuck you're going to be doing. I guess patrol for now. Balthazar, you're going to be on patrol. Arapert. Yeah, I got so many of these priests now. Let's go on research. Eistulf. Head there. Witteric. Research. Different Huneric. You're kind of done. I don't really need any other fortresses at the moment, so just patrol. I got these guys. Oh, God. So many units. So many units. Why don't you guys head to the Cassian Forest? Because we are eventually going to move this way. That's the land bridge. Unless I can cross over here, but I didn't think so. So it's mainly a Cassian Forest. Ponds. Why do you have, like, no units ever? Why is nothing being made here? I'm just gonna patrol until you build up an army. Roderick now can finally head over. Wallen is going to, he's got his shit. But he can make it for Grimwald, so why don't we have you make Clockwork Horrors? I mean, all these guys are just like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with your life? Fire in a jar. Research. Patrol. Actually, move to Spring Bay. We want to cover our coast while there's still a presence of East here. So, why don't we have... Why don't we have Berthold move here? Okay, I think that's everything. That's pretty much everything. Probably some other thing I could have done. You know, there's units building up in all these places. I mean, it's insane. But we're going to end turn, and then we're going to see how this battle goes, and that'll be the video. Okay. Remnants of the dead prophet's power have left this world. You can now appoint a new prophet among your followers. Excellent. There was a battle in the darks. Okay. There's very little there. I went in with 740. I still lost 10 of them. Oh my god! Look at the green horde. Look at the green horde sweep across. Oh my god. It's like a zombie movie. Yeah. Alright. Well, that wasn't especially satisfying, but it was there. Worldwide event. Hold +1. Great. That seems to be every winter. A sneaking enemy was discovered by a patrolling unit. And then we were attacked. We attacked with our forces in Feral Woods. Damn Issians. The entrance to Fortification Dark has been breached. We can storm the fort any time now. We killed... Your troops in the dark are starving badly due to lack of supplies. You got that right. Yeah, so we are going to branch off now to some of these other areas that are mostly empty. So we're going to send... I'm going to send those two here. We're going to send these two here. These three here. And then the rest are going to stay where they are. And storm the castle. No, actually, you go here. He has the, he's got the keg, so we want him to stay with the bulk of the forces. Okay, good. That's all good. Clockwork Horror. 2 blade hands, 16 slashing damage, 12 attack, 18 protection, but only 5 health and 10 defense. So they are, of course, going to be vulnerable. But this is like... This is some DPS shit, especially against unarmored targets. They will shred. They definitely... Okay, so they have the same protection, but slightly less health. And actually slightly lower damage on the main weapon, but more accurate and twice the attacks. Pretty slick. Why don't we just have you repeat that? I wish there was just a button right at the top that just like had repeat last action or something. I know you can set it to do monthly over and over, but it would just be handy to have like a repeat button there every time. But it's fine. It's fine. Maybe do some preaching. Make some more girdles. I don't know, I just want a lot of girdles. I guess I also want other things. Power shields for everybody. Why don't you preach? These two will patrol. Berthold, you are becoming our prophet. Eistulf, you will construct a castle here. Roderick is building a temple. Shogner Fawn. Oh, Shogner Fog. Okay. Sure. That's it. That's everybody. Yeah, alright. I think I want to just see more battles with the fishermen before we end. But I do have to end. I keep dragging this out. It's just that fucking one more turn thing, you know? Never ends. One more turn. Yes. Okay, we found 2 magic sites in Oak Halls. Holy shit. Hidden gold mine and a mud field. Proclamation from Ulm. That's our new prophet. Berthold the Black Lord. Tears of the Pantocrator. We won. We lost 9 of our fishmen there. Old Flood. Our forces were beaten there. Mostly thanks to these Morvok Knights that were just unstoppable. Yeah, so we only sent 193 in, and it was not enough. And then the battle at the fortress, we failed! Holy shit! We lost 127 fishmen there. Their Issian infantries racked up 69 kills. Damn. 15 defense with the shield, 14 protection. Honestly, the protection shouldn't have been the problem. The problem was the attacks. Like, we just can't land hits with these shitty guys. So their high defense is a big issue. Yeah, those fucking shields. Nothing's gonna change that unless I... An event. An evil lord and his hirelings are trying to take over the land in Bayville. Unrest plus 19 mana plus 1 in Deadlands. There's a battle in Bayville. Our force was beaten. Just provincial, but there's a Fire Lord. I don't like Fire Lords. We found a Yissian scout in Arcoscephaly. Holy shit. Defenders of the fort and darks are repairing it faster than we can tear it down. Blah, 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 blah. Shambler Chief died from a disease, as expected. So Deadlands, huh? We do have pawns there, but I think we'd rather send Gontran, who caught a fucking disease. What is this, man? Disease is just the worst enemy in Dominions. It's just, it never ends. Now I'm going to lose Gontran. Gotta train up his replacement, I guess. Well, fuck it. Since you're dying anyways, head into battle. I gotta end. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, we have most of the map revealed, almost all the map revealed. Although our scout died, so I'll have to remember that sometime. We've wiped out 1 nation completely. That's good. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about East. I expected these battles to go a little bit better, but it didn't. And I don't know the problem. Like, you can have 1,000 units, but only a certain number of units can fight at any given moment. And you surround the enemy, but if you can't land a hit or deal damage, and they keep killing you, eventually you'll just rout. And it doesn't matter because 80% of your units never even touched an enemy before they routed. So, yeah, quality is kind of important a lot of the time. I mean, numbers are important if all things are equal, but this is not equal, and numbers can only shore up so much of a gulf in quality, I think. Whereas I feel like in Total War, if I just had 10 times the amount of units, generally that's going to, I mean, you're going to win. Because, you know, the numbers in Total War don't work the same way. As far as, like, having a chance to deal damage or something like that. Like, things deal damage. Different amounts, maybe, but it happens. And so if you have enough... Anyways. Alright, my name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been Dominions 6. And I'll see you fine folks in the next part.